I had a long speech prepared, but Saikant pretty much stole the thunder away from me, so I won't bore you with all the details on the policy. But I just wanted to stress on three specific things. One is visionary leadership. Two is team that can actually execute it. The third one is we are a startup state. And I'd like to just talk about these three specific issues. First is vision. You know, Mr. Naidu our Chief Minister requires no introduction. He's known to be a visionary politician. If you look at what he's done to Hyderabad way back in the mid-90s, and when we look back at Hyderabad today, we know that all the seeds were sown in the right place. And a great example of that is Shamshabad Airport. When Mr. Naidu back then said airport should have 5,000 acres, a lot of people actually made fun of him. You know, generally in India we have a habit of making fun of visionaries. They made fun of him. They said, why do we need 5,000 acres? But now go back and see Shamshabad. It contributes close to 11% of Telangana's GDP. And there's a longer story to Shamshabad Airport. GMR did win the contract, but Mr. Naidu did not award it for the longest of time because back then this was one of the very first projects of GMR and he questioned whether GMR had the capacity to execute it. So he got GMR Garu to present all the designs, and only after he got convinced that they can execute it in the true spirit of what he wanted it to be, was the contract awarded. So what we have in Andhra Pradesh is visionary leadership. And we are, if you look at, you've seen Shamshabad Airport, and believe me, Bhogapuram, we will one-up it, we will do better, and we will make it a destination on the eastern seaboard. Second is team. We have mix of experienced leadership and young Turks. The Dayas is a great example of this. You know, under the leadership of Satish Reddy Garu, who's enabling us, giving us inputs in terms of policy. Mohan Reddy Garu on the other side, giving us a lot of input. There are a bunch of youngsters sitting in between. If you look at Kondapalli Srinu, he's a first-time minister in the state cabinet. Ram Mohan Naidu, Moka, requires no introduction. He's the youngest cabinet minister ever in Indian history. And we back it with leadership even from the service. So we have Saikant Verma, who's an IAS officer, who's handling Economic Development Board, who's younger than, I think, all of us on the dais. So what you see is a blend of experience and youngsters. We have hunger. We mean speed of doing business. Saikant spoke of ArcelorMittal. October is when we're going to break ground. It's going to be India's largest steel plant, and it was clinched over one Zoom call. Another example is now it's out in the open. Google is going to build one of the largest data centers here in Visakhapatnam.